Hey guys, Hybrid here, making another video. So I made that Soul Stone video, and all of you guys were like, but maybe the time gem will be in there, and someone was like, why don't you talk about the time gem? So I'll talk about the time gems in Avengers 2, how they could do it. Now, the things that kind of lead on to maybe the time gem being in there is the fact that in the Comic-Con footage, it was said that it looked like Tony Stark was on an asteroid, looking, kind of like maybe in space, maybe in Thanos' like domain, so to speak, which would make sense from the footage description. But it looked like Captain America's shield was shattered, which did happen in the Infinity Gauntlet, which would be cool to see in Avengers 3. But like all these dead Avengers like laid out, so everyone's saying maybe Tony Stark saw the future. By using obviously the Time Stone. Obviously, the Age of Ultron comic actually has time travel as a plot point in there. While Marvel Studios did say this would not be an adaptation of the Age of Ultron comic, it is possible, some time travel could be involved. I'm not in charge of the Marvel movies, so obviously I don't know every detail in there. Everything I say is basically speculation at this point. But at the same time, also Peggy Carter is supposed to be in this movie, but not old Peggy Carter, which is interesting. So either life model decoy or time travel. So a lot of people are, they're kind of doing their own theories with those things. I think the time stone is possible in this movie. My personal problem with that though is that it's so powerful. I would hate them to just use it as a Deus Ex Machina to defeat Ultron. I think that would really suck, which is why I had the whole Soul Stone thing with the Vision, giving Jarvis actual life as the Vision, because the Vision's pretty complex. He actually feels somewhat emotions versus a regular android AI would have you. So time stone wise, I do. It's just hard for me to try figuring out how they'd use that in the plot, because the Infinity Stones so far have been they've been driving the plot of the movies they're in, like the Ether, Tesseract, the orb from Guardians of the Galaxy. I can't remember the planet. It's like I can't remember the planet it was from. It starts with an M, but you know what I mean. It's been driving the plot of these movies, and the Soul Stone could easily fit into the plot of Avengers: Age of Ultron if my theory with the Vision is correct. But with the Time Stone, it seems kind of hard. How would the Time Stone how would the Time Stone push the plot along? You know what I mean? It's just manipulating time. It's not just something like Days of Future Past did it, obviously without a Time Stone, but that was part of the story, the whole time travel thing. And if they already said this movie wouldn't be based off of Age of Ultron, even though it's called Age of Ultron, it's just kind of hard to find how they'd put the Time Stone in there. So it's possible, but this is the internet. A lot of you guys are also very knowledgeable on comic book stuff, so comment below. How do you feel about the Time Stone? If it's in the movie, how would you see it be utilized? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, obviously. Again, I am fine with them using it. I just would prefer the Soul Stone for the reasons I said in my last video. And also, I think the Time Stone, just because no matter how you do it, time warping is a very, very powerful thing. So either from slowing down time to reversing time, seeing the future, stuff like that. Honestly, I think they should save that for the last stone collected by Thanos, but whatever have you, Marvel can do whatever they want. So comment below with your guys' thoughts, and I will see you guys later.